one of the challenges, I shut down a company 2017, and that's when I started the journey I am on right now with Misio and working to help people and planet. But at that moment in time, I closed the business because several reasons. But as a consequence of that, I ended up in a pretty bad mental state and a bad financial state. And I reflected and debriefed on what had occurred and what I did well in the business, what I didn't do well in the business. And you end up battling your own little voice in the head for a long time with these things and blame yourself for lots of things, and you're responsible for lots of people. I came to the conclusion that one of the areas that I needed to focus on was marketing and getting a brand built and understanding how to do that and get it out there. And I got curious. So the consequence of that was that I ended up attending a couple of webinars, and I attended a couple of events. And one of those events ended up being a guy by the name of Kerwin Ray. He's got millions of followers now. And I attended this event called Nisi, Nail and Scale It, for 3 days. And it was nothing to do with marketing. It wasn't about marketing, but it was actually more about psychology. And it's about how you view these things. And since that point in time, I've been part of their community now for 4.5 years. And all we do in that mastermind group as K2 Elite is look at these things as gifts and understand how we can accept and move forward. And aside from that, you've got all the business implementation, the strategy, and everything else that goes with it. But if you think about it, you are the ceiling to your own success, and what you work on personally will help you grow and thrive. I'll talk to one of the challenges that got me there as well, because it was in that dark place where I found that community. And I never forget it, because it was an acceptance of self and being accepted by a community that understood that this is a difficult road and we all have the same ship, different degrees of difficulty levels and various things. But when you're supported by people that can help, that have knowledge and understand in a room full of safety, you're able to open up and drop down the barriers and actually break through those walls. If it wasn't for that, I don't think I'd be an entrepreneur right now, right? I think I would go back and get a job with somebody else. So, yeah, I'd say it is what it is, and everything happens exactly the way it needs to happen at any given moment in time, because it does and it has. And you can't control the past, you can control how you show up in the future. And the art of success is incremental learning and having that growth mindset.